There we go. We officially went live on time because the countdown went down to 0 seconds, 0 minutes and 0 seconds when it went live. So my water's warm. All right. So we were sitting on the couch talking about different trucks. Because there's 3 different trucks that he's looking at. There's a dark blue one, there's a brown one, and then there's a grayish green one that he's looking at. Because he's needed a new truck for a while, but he doesn't like really need it, but he kind of needs it. See how that makes sense? So
it's winter time and my heat stopped working. I feel like I need one.
His heat doesn't work. It used to only work on 5. It doesn't work on 4, 3, 2, 1.
It works sometimes on 5.
It works sometimes on 5. It's selective working. So heat doesn't work. And if it does work, it only works on 5. The back doors don't open. And there's a couple other problems with it. He hasn't been able to get his windows open for the past 2 weeks because they're frozen. And they're manual. They're not like the automatic. Automatic.
Oh, thanks. I'll open my window.
And yeah, so those are the issues with his truck right now. So he's been looking at new ones for a while, but he found this dark blue one. And I'm trying to convince him to get the dark blue one because I like the dark blue one. It's a full 4-door. It has a tonneau cover. And it has automatic start, so then he can start it from inside the house instead of going outside. Good news. He retrieved my finger splint from the drain. So yeah, I like the dark blue one. But he doesn't want the dark blue one.
No, I like the dark blue one.
Yeah, it has everything you've ever wanted.
It's got everything I want.
We had this discussion when we were eating dinner. He's like, there's a $50 difference between the dark blue one and the gray-green one. Yeah. The grayish-green one is local-er to us. It's $50 less, but it's got 100,000 miles. So it's got 30,000 more miles than the blue one. And it's not a full 4-door or automatic start. But it's more affordable. The dark blue one, though,
has everything I want.
Has everything you wanted for $50 more. And that was our discussion. That's been our discussion for probably the past hour and a half.
Yeah.
We've just been talking about the 3 different trucks.
Because she got in the truck and it was cold.
Well, he just got out of work, so I didn't expect the truck to be warm. But he was like, my heat doesn't work. And I was like, wait, really? It doesn't work? And I thought it was kind of cool because I figured it would happen. And then he was like, well, there's 2 that I kind of want but kind of don't want. And then there's this one that I really want because everything that I wanted. And then I'm like, okay, what's the one that you really want? And then we got home and then he showed me the 3 and I'm like, the dark blue one's nice. So we've been talking about the 3 different options for the past hour and a half. So now I'm going to say hi to people. Jenna P, Pridemore, welcome. Jeremy and Steven, welcome. Beck's Fish Room, hello. Levi's Aquatics, welcome. My Fish Tanks Aquatics, welcome. Just got my snail colony today. Switched out to their new, Just got my snail colony, switched out to their new 6-gallon home and ordered some warm blue and pink ram's horn from Aquatic Arts. That's awesome. New Local Austin. Good afternoon / evening. Puffers like the blue flavor the best. ATC Aviator, welcome. Mystery Snail Guardians. Helping you snail it from the start.
Oh my god, if that's my boss, I'll go fucking crazy. Oops, sorry.
Of what? He's okay. I don't think that's your boss. It'd be kind of funny if he got called in. He got called in, for the people that were watching the Sunday stream, he got called in 55 minutes in, so I did like an hour and a half by myself because Science Scout wasn't going. So I streamed for like an hour and 20 minutes or so. So streamed for an hour and a half or give or take. That's the blue one. It's nice. Hold on, I'm trying to find a picture.
No, I don't have to go to work.
Surprisingly. It won't focus on that, but it'll focus on the other picture.
Again.
There you go. You can have your phone now. I broke it.
I don't know if you could tell, but I'm tired of going to work.
I hear the blue snails taste like cotton candy and the pink snails are bubblegum flavored. Chris Robertson, welcome. Pet Zotics, welcome. Make sure whichever truck doesn't have the 5.4 liter 3-valve V8 in it.
Yeah, it's got the 5.3 V8.
There you go. Dave got to go to work. Nope. Surprisingly. That'd be kind of sad if you got called in 5 minutes into the stream. I don't recommend tasting snails.
I don't. It's just been a long week. An hour. I'm shrinking.
Look at me. You look like a toddler.
Busted ass chairs. Busted ass chair. It's been a long week. It's been tough. But at least we get Saturday and Sunday off this week. That'll be cool. But we're just getting 5 to 8 inches on Monday. So that's going to not be good.
Yep. Now I'm short. Get the electric.
No. I don't need an electric truck.
I knew you were going to say that. Dee Dee, welcome. Buy the truck. See? That's what I'm saying. It's so nice. T-Bone's Fishies, welcome. Buy the truck, pay cash, get it lifted, paint flames on it. Lifted trucks are cool.
So we got a fire truck. We have 2 fire trucks at work. And one is
I'm going to fill this while you talk about it.
no longer used as a fire truck, so we use it as to get water for our brine making. Well, we got a new fire truck from the fire company. They gave it to us. And we tore the back of it. And we tore everything off that we didn't need. And I have to make a subframe on this, raise it up 6 inches. So jokingly, I said, well, why don't we just put a 6-inch lift in the truck? All of a sudden, that became a good idea to put a 6-inch lift in the fire truck. So now everyone wants to do that versus building a subframe. But I don't know what we're going to do yet. It would look kind of cool, but we'll see. That won't be here for the pieces for that won't be here for 5 more weeks. Waiting for plastic. That's crazy.
And the blue truck.
You regret it when New York bans gas stations? Yeah. Yeah. This is the California of the East Coast. Yeah, we haven't had any problems yet.
With what?
Some counties have banned leaf blowers and stuff like that because they're noisy, and sure enough, people complained. But I don't think we'll ever have that problem out in the sticks.
So Olivia and my mother, Sandy, will not be in this stream because they're at the library right now and there's no internet there. It runs off of public Wi-Fi, but the public Wi-Fi is not working because it's Frontier. So they will not be in this stream. So they don't know that we're talking about the blue truck right now. They don't even know what the blue truck is. Sure.
Nerds. They're at the library learning.
True. But guess what?
What?
You know this. But I was building this bin. So my bandit Corys here, my Mate Corydoras, they had a lot of eggs. They had like 30 to 40 eggs. That's what they laid. And they laid it on a bunch of Sumwasterton. You can see it in this breeder box here. And I check it every morning and night for ones that hatch. Because there's tons of eggs in here. So the ones that hatch, I move them to this breeder box, which there's currently about 8 babies in. And I would say, well, from what I saw online, because there's this lady that messaged me and she's been looking for them for a while. She has a group of 6 that she got 10 years ago, and they haven't spawned for her yet, so she's been looking for them, but she hasn't been able to find them, which I didn't think they were rare, but then I was looking for them for sale online, and I only found like one website that was selling them, and they were like $30 a piece. So that was insane. So I'm gonna have a bunch of babies, which I'm excited for. Fish Central, Ben Backstrom, welcome.
That's 2 out of the 6. Bread, right?
Yes. Well, right now I have 5, but I'm still waiting on my eques. They're supposed to ship Monday, but it's been in the negative degrees. If you look at the thumbnail, I put this thing that says -4 degrees on there because that's what it was yesterday when I left for school. It was -4 degrees. So
Yeah, I think I got to the point it was -10 somewhere in town yesterday morning, so it was cold.
Yep.
It was cold all day. We had a freak snowstorm come through, and it lasted a couple hours, and it dumped like 3 inches of snow. So that was awesome.
Yep. So yeah, that's why I didn't get my eques this week, because it was negative degrees and I didn't want them dying, because I'd rather wait. I've been waiting like a month or so, but I'd rather wait longer and then get them alive. Continue with your story.
I was going to say, but it's supposed to be a
Sunshine.
little warmer the next couple of days.
Sunshine,
so that's kind of
and
cool.
rainbows. Mike's turn to aquatics. Welcome. So
Yeah, I
yeah,
think we're getting 5 to 8 inches on Monday. So that's the next storm that's coming.
and he's gonna be gone all day.
Yep.
That'll
be a long one.
So with my Corydoras, I have the peppereds, and they've bred. I have the Schultzi. I'll have the eques. And then the orange Venezuelans, the bandits, and the CW10. I had the funniest conversation with my mother before she left to go to the library at 2 o'clock. I was telling her my bucket list Corydoras for this year. And I was going to get into that later, but I guess I'll get into it now. So I have 4 Corydoras that I would want to get sometime this year. Probably won't have room for them, but that's my bucket list Corydoras. So CW28 Super Schwarzeye, CW49 Black Diamonds, green lasers, and con color. The green lasers I could live without because I have gold lasers. But if I was to get green lasers, they would be from Bill Cole, so I could have a Bill Cole fish. And also, green lasers are rarer than gold lasers. So those are my 4 bucket list Corydoras. And she got so confused. She was like, so which ones are the CW29s? Well, 28s. And she was like, are those the con color? And I was like, no, they're the super short eye. And then she's like, what's the CW number of the super short eye? I'm like, CW28. And then she got confused because I kept saying CW28. And then I would say super Schwartz eye. And then she was like, which one's the super Schwartz eye? And then she got all sorts of confused, which was really funny. I had a half day at school today, and we didn't even do anything. We were supposed to have this big Spanish test today, but the student council decided that we should have a fun day, and for the entire half day, we would do this team building project, where basically for the first thing, we all got in the gym, 7th and 8th grade, and then we got into teams, and the team captain had to lead the rest of the team, which was blindfolded, through a bunch of landmines. And then we had to figure out how to survive off of stuff. And then we did stuff in the library. So it was fun.
Hey, Tian.
Tian Aqua, welcome. So I'm going to show some Corydoras today. And then some axolotls also. Landmines are kind of dangerous. They are. This one person in our group kicked the landmine. But only like a little bit. And then the teacher had to supervise us all. And the teacher was like, well, you might have died. And I was like, well, you have to step on landmines to die, right?
Usually.
So, yeah, I told her to count that. You know, because we would get points if we made it through, so I told her to just add a point. Because she just shimmied it. She didn't step on it. So, it's all good. Eric Wyrock, welcome. Dave Farrell, welcome. It took you long enough. So, I'm going to find a fish and show the fish.
Today was the first day my phone didn't ring this morning. In the morning.
Are you excited?
I was.
You were?
I was looking forward to a 3-day weekend this weekend.
Guess what? I'm hitting a 3-day weekend this weekend.
Yeah.
Martin Luther King Jr. Day.
Yeah, no,
Martin Luther King Day.
I was looking forward to having 3 days off, but I don't think so.
Not on Monday. Hey, I can come in with you on Monday. I can sit in the truck for 17 hours.
You really want to do that?
Yeah. My mother wouldn't let me know. She said, you can't go in the truck.
Sure you can.
It's dangerous.
It's got a seatbelt thingy. Fish sticks.
So those are Corydoras con color. I can't even hold the phone straight. I'm doing my best. So those are Corydoras con color. They're actually a little bit lighter. But these are wild caught. It's a wild caught group.
Steven's going to be at Aquafest.
And also streaming without Jenna P. On. Where is Aquafest?
That's
You're
being
supposed
held
to know.
in that building near.
That place. Near Louisiana. Somewhere near Louisiana.
It's right next to that place.
Okay. And now you're going to wait for Steven to say where it is, and then you'll answer my question?
I don't know where it is.
Yes, you do. Steven replaced me with Joe for Saturday.
Why? Where's Jenna going to be?
Sleeping. Does anyone know if Dan's Fish is streaming today? I didn't see his stream schedule, so I didn't know.
I didn't see it either.
John the Fisherman, welcome. Hold on, I'm waiting for this ad to pass so I can show you a video. HBO. Only 22-hour drive. So this is a video from TM Aquatics that he put out of his Corydoras. And there's a part of the video. That's not actually the video I want to show you. There was a different video, but then I got distracted by this video.
Cool.
Darn it. Hold on. Hold on! Please focus. Those are the CW49 black diamonds. I thought they were pretty cool. I'm going to try and find them. What do you think of them?
Yep.
I don't have an all-white Corydoras that's not an albino. I mean, I have albino Corydoras, which everybody has. Everybody has albino Corydoras.
Well, you should definitely have them if everyone else has them.
What?
Well, then why the hell you keep saying it? I don't even have them, but everyone else has them. Doesn't matter.
No, I'm like...
What was I going to say?
I'm
Hey, S.
Hi, S.
I'm sorry, just Aquatics.
Sarge's Aquatics. No, I'm saying, like, whenever I look up Corydoras videos, most of them are albino Corydoras, which makes me happy that I don't have albino Corydoras. But these ones are, like, white.
With black stripes. As opposed to the ones that are something with black stripes.
So those are the CW49s. That's one of the ones on my bucket list.
Some of them look the same to me. It's like, why even give them a different number?
How does this black diamonds look like anything? They don't look similar to anything. Anything. Anything.
See? Fish Central don't have them. Jeremy don't have them. And New Local Boston wants all the ones you're talking about.
He didn't say that.
No. He only has peppercorns.
Those are the con color. They're called the slate Corydoras. Those are ones that I want to get and try and breed this weekend. Why is there a dot in the middle of the screen? Oh, probably because there's a light on my camera. It's reflecting off my phone. No, bunny. What was the other one? Short eye. Super short eye. That sounds like somebody would do like a rap song to that, like super short eye. Super short eye.
Steven's waiting for his to grow up and breed.
Yes. I'm excited to see you breed those. These are the super short eye.
I'll be excited when the
Black red swings. Super short eye. Don't get a truck, instead get a bunch of CW 127.
I was looking up trucks last night and I was thinking,
We can never afford that.
yeah, I need this truck. And I'm like, So I'm trying to figure out how to make this work. And Sandy was on Dan's Fish. Bree's talking about other fish that are coming. Then they were talking about other fish because why not order more from Alex, because you could just fill the box up because there's room in the box. So why not order more fish?
Yeah,
So you don't have to pay shipping. It'll be the same either way.
There's room in my eques box, so we wanted to add more.
I'm like, I got no heat in my truck, but let's keep ordering fish.
Makes sense.
This makes sense to me.
Those are the green lasers. Those look like the ones I have.
I was gonna say they look like those lasers, but different colored.
Exactly, but I could get them from Bill Cole, which is what I care about. Well, he also has duplicares, which look similar to the Adolphi. Or Adolphi, I don't know. Thinking of getting some zebra autocats from Dan's Fish. wish Australia had fish conventions, but we don't have the population. LA has more people in that state than Australia has in its whole population. You'll have too much heat in your truck in a few months.
Can't wait for that. It's different phone calls, but people know not to call me too early in the morning.
I want all the Corys I want them yesterday.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it sounds like. Here.
Me. That's what I sound like.
Instead of a desk, we should just put up another shelf. Or we should have integrated a shelf into the desk so you could put more tanks.
Well, that's what I was thinking, like down there. Have a shelf for another tank for Corydoras.
I'll be excited when the black menace whales breed.
You will be?
I like them.
Are you going to raise up the babies for me?
Me? I'm
Just going to watch them.
throw them some food. Be good.
You're going to watch them grow?
Some water changes.
Gemco. Gemco's the person that...
How's the conversation going?
I don't have any Corys. That's sad. Corys are really cool.
Hi, Bradmore. What were you going to
Bradmore's better than
say?
you.
Well, I can still say hi. I can do whatever the hell I want. What were you going to say about Gemco, Dork?
We got our linear piston pump from Gemco, right? Do they have a website?
We got our limit. Yes, we went to Gemco directly.
Gemco website? Gemco medical. I want the Gemco website. Gehem? That's how you spell it, right? No.
Yeah, I know
I
that
can't.
car prices are out of control, but
For $369 a month, you can get the dark blue one.
when my truck's falling apart, I kind of hoped it would make it through camp season next year or this year,
It's not.
and her truck would roughly be paid off, and then I don't care what I spend. But I'm debating on saving money now because we still owe on her truck, or getting something I want and not caring, since I don't do the bills, she does, so it's her problem to figure it out how to make it work. But yeah, to me it seems like a retarded time to buy a car, truck, anything,
SUV.
because the prices are so high. I think for the last year and a half it's been crazy to buy them.
But he needs one.
But well, if you're just buying one to buy one,
That's
because they're going to give you a bunch of money for your truck, well, yeah, they're going to give you more money for your trade-in, but they're also going to soak you on the new one you're going to buy. So, but I don't have a choice. I got to do something. I just need to go to work.
For once.
That's all that matters. The truck starts and I go to work.
Bob Purcell, welcome. And yes, T-Bone, you can put Corys with plecos. So, out of the Corys that I just showed you, which one's your favorite?
That black mass wells.
No, the ones I just showed you, my bucket list one.
Yeah.
The green lasers, which look like the ones that I have. The con color, which are really cool. The Schwarzeye or the black diamonds.
I didn't know I was supposed to pay attention, but I'm going to go with the con color.
Reasonable choice. That's a good picture. It's been 7 hours.
15
Yep, that's the song I was thinking of. It's about drive. It's about power. So, these are the Corydoras con color.
Those are cool. I would get them.
Con color. Really?
Yeah.
You mean it? The dude's in Connecticut. That's so far away.
It's not.
Overnight shipping is going to be through the roof. It's $30.
Well, that's good.
That's what I was saying. And I can use my Visa gift card that I got from Lady Metalhead. And it'll pay for half of these. So you can get half of a Corydoras. I think he's got a group of 6 of them. And it'll be it's $150 and $30 shipping. So it'll be $180 for 6 of them. But look how pretty they are.
Well, that's expensive. But it's probably not.
It is expensive. That'd be $30 a piece. The Corydoras. But I have more expensive Corydoras.
That's almost.
Maybe we shouldn't get the Corydoras and then I can get my truck.
That's almost a month's car payment.
Yeah, that's like half of a month's car payment.
See how you can help me help you?
Yes, I need a tenor saxophone.
But you're going to buy fish.
Yeah, I'll just save up my cleaning money and then I'll get the saxophone.
Isn't that how I need a truck, but your mother ordered fish?
Yeah. But this is my own problem. But look how pretty they are. How do you say no to that? How do you say no? You can't say no to it.
No.
No. CW 28. I think it's 28. It might be 29. Nope, it's 28. So these are the Super Schwarz Eye. They're a little bit less than the Con Color. It's been 7 hours and 15 days. You reading chat? I'll read chat. Maybe I should. Very nice. Friendly reminder to subscribe to Jenna P. Yep. Jimmy P, welcome. Those are super cool looking. The Con Color, they are. So these are the Schwarz Eye that Alex has.
Hey, Paul McCarthy.
Paul McCarthy, well done. I watched a 1-hour video on Eric Von Rock's speech at Cataclysm 2017 about breeding koi cats, and we're going to hear him at the Keystone Lounge. That's why I want to go, because Eric Von Rock's speaking. I don't know if he's speaking about Corydoras, but if he is, then I'll stay there overnight. I technically have no choice. He's speaking on Friday, right?
Holy cow.
What?
I just clicked on Jenna's statement because I was going to erase it. But I actually have that option now. I haven't been able to. I don't know what happened. It's for the longest time.
You can view the channel? Oh.
I know. For the longest time, Sandy's been able to click on people's names and you can go directly to their channel. And I haven't been able to do it. So I'm like, all right, maybe I got to update YouTube or whatever. And then I clicked on Jenna's and it says go to channel and report move.
I just got that option too.
So that's kind of cool. I didn't know.
And now he's a little kid on Christmas.
I didn't think I'd ever get that.
He's like, yeah, I was going to remove Jenna's comment and now I have this feature.
But I didn't do it.
So
That's how nice I was.
So these are the ones that Alex has. I also watched a half-an-hour tour of.
She said, "Don't subscribe to me."
I also have a half-an-hour tour. I also watched a half-an-hour tour of Jerry Jott's fish room, and he's got like 200 Corydoras species, and these are one of them.
Yeah, I don't like them.
Not as cool as the Con Color.
No, not as cool as the Con Color.
TM Aquatics. Corydoras. Anyways, these are the green lasers. It popped up, so here they are. But it's got drive. TM Aquatics. Maybe I should use this tab just in case I click on YouTube. I seriously won't go to his YouTube channel. Maybe one of his thumbnails will pop up. Nope, it won't.
So hopefully with the
But-
fish from Alex
There's some dude sleeping in it.
and a duck. And I think your mother ordered some stuff from Dan's Fish.
I don't know if she did yet.
Maybe we'll get this Fish Fam Christmas video out.
There's part 1 of it's coming out this Thursday. Well, tomorrow. I already scheduled it. I edited it yesterday. Edited it. So right here. I can't. I wish I could like zoom in on the thumbnail. CW 49 Corydoras. Here they are.
I mean, they have a wider body, but they don't look much different from them ones over there swimming. To me. But I don't pay that much attention. I know some people could take the same fish and go, well, that's a this and this is a that.
Describing them.
And I'm like, what the hell's the difference?
These are the ones that I have in the tank that he's talking about, just so people know.
I know their
He's
black
talking-
stripe is on the back, the other
I
one's in the middle.
It's on its head, like the eques. But I just wanted to let people know that this was the pattern he was talking about. So I see where you come from.
Hey, lump it up. That one's in the middle, and the other one's on its back.
So basically, you're saying I should get the con color because you said, "Oh, I like the con color." You didn't like the Schwartz eye. The green lasers look too much like the gold lasers I have, and those ones look too much like the bandits.
Yeah.
My sister always calls these the black Venezuelans, but the black Venezuelans are fully black. Like you can't see any of their body features, but that's just cool.
I just thought of another option.
What?
We could not buy a truck, buy some more fish, like Jenna said, but not as many, and take the rest of the money and go to Kentucky.
True. True.
Hey, lumpy dog.
Lumpy dog, welcome. Hey, who said you can go live? Nobody asked me about it. So, wabam. Just like that, we decided. Corydoras.
That thing.
What thing? This. What, this one?
No,
This one?
no,
This one?
no,
This one?
yes.
It's a Scleromistax barbatus.
The thing looks big, or it's just really close, but
It's big. They get that big, and they're like cooler water. TM Aquatics has some. Dan's Fish did have some.
they're kind of cool.
They are. That's what I'm saying. Let me find the video that he had on them that they were eating blackbirds, and it was super cool. Here they were.
Scuba Steve.
There you go. Look at that.
I feel like they would need a bigger tank, and you don't have room.
That's the idea that I gave my mother about the 55 gallon. But now we have a bunch of axolotls. So I'll have to wait until the axolotls are gone, and maybe I can turn the 55 gallon into this tank. This. Or I wait until either the plecos are gone, or I wait until the baby axolotls are out of the 29 gallon. And then I put them in here.
Once they're out of the 29 gallon, are the eggs going in there?
We're getting the eggs this weekend, so we can just put the eggs right in there with them.
Oh, good.
Because they're about the same age.
So hoping we get more fish.
Scuba Steve, welcome.
Stop cleaning out things.
What? I'm just trying to show some Corydoras. Wait, we only have 20 minutes left of this live stream.
Good news. We already decided on what you're getting.
Yes, the con color. But who was it? Chris Robertson? No, it was. Yes, it was Chris Robertson said, I love emerald Corydoras. And then Bex said, I have a couple of emeralds. And Jerry Jott had 2 different types of Corydoras that kind of interested me, but they get a little bit bigger too. So the Scleromystax barbatus, they get 4 inches, so right about there or something. So they would need a larger tank that stays cooler. That's why the 55 gallon was my idea, but now we do axolotls, so I could always use the 29 gallon for them if I wanted to. And then there's also Brocas, which are larger. They get about that big too. And
Freaky Fish Lady.
Freaky Fish Lady, welcome. There's 2 of them. That guy is actually really cool. Look at him. Look at him. He's so innocent.
Yeah, it's cool.
Alright, so this is Brocas muldratus. aka the hognose Brocas, hognose Corydoras. They're a larger Corydoras. I did see someone, this is not about these fish, but this is about the Scleromystax barbatus. I feel like it was Jerry Jott that had them in a 10 or 20 gallon, so I might be able to do that. And by the sounds of it, they breed like a lot. Like they lay a bunch of eggs at a time and they breed like a lot. But it's easy to tell male from female. So these are the little Brocas muldratus, which I thought were so cute.
Hey, Kenny.
Kenny E, welcome. There's also Brocas Britsky. This guy. I don't know. Don't they look the same? Look at them. So, emerald Corydoras. I think those are the same thing. Yeah, so some of them pop up. Well, a lot of them are popping up the Brocas.
Well, that one's kind of cool.
Which one? This one?
Yeah. I'm sure it doesn't look like that. It's just under probably blue light or something.
This is what I don't like. Look at this. This pretty fish. Pygmy Corydoras sold direct on eBay. Fantastic prices on Pygmy Corys. Check out Pygmy Corys on eBay. That's not Pygmy Cory. Yeah, so those are cool. But yeah, so these are the Brocas, which are technically emerald Corys. Alex did have them at one point. I feel like they were $20 a piece for jumbo ones. I'd like to find them again, but I would need a tank for them. So, say in theory, bucketless Corydoras are the 4 that I listed. I mean, I could edit that because we narrowed it down to con color. That's the first one I'm going to be getting. Brocas and Scleromystax, which I think would be better. I mean, CW49s would be cool, but I think they're like really expensive. So that's probably not. I don't know. I haven't seen like a price tag on them. Like when I look them up online, I don't see like $30 or so. Because everybody says eques are really expensive. They're $35 a piece for adults from Alex. And they're $40 a piece for the 1-inch ones on Dan's Fish. But he's got them they're out of stock.
How much the fish got?
I did miss a question up here. Brian, what got you so much into Corys? So, originally I had 2 albino Corys in one of my 10-gallon tanks, my first tank actually. It wasn't my first fish, but I got them eventually. And I really liked them. But eventually they just died. But I always thought they were cool because they just like swam up and down the glass, and then they would sit like next to each other and stuff. And I thought it was so cool. And then eventually I had gotten, well, we actually had gotten tanks from this guy near us, and there was an adult peppered Cory in it. And at the time I had $50 in Dan's Fish gift cards. And I bought 5 peppered Corys. And from there, I just, like, I didn't really like them at first. I thought they were cool. I thought the female was cool. But I didn't really like them. And then I just, like, sat in front of the tank and, like, looked at them and then saw, like, how cool this fish was. So I was going to get more peppered so then they would breed, but then they bred. So I got the Schultz eye. Well, actually, they bred. Then I got the Schultz eye, gold lasers, and bandits the weekend of the fish swap. And then the Tuesday, so 2 days after the fish swap, I got Venezuelans for my birthday. So I had 1, and then I had 5 species of Corydoras. So now I always find new species that I think are really cool, and then I get them. Depends on if I have the room. And if I don't have the room, then I don't get them, obviously. But I gave myself this rule after I bred the peppereds, that every time I breed a Cory cat species, as far as I have room, every time I bred a Cory cat species, I could get another one. Until I didn't have any more room for Corydoras, but still had grow-out tanks. And then the weekend of the fish swap, I got 3 more species, and I was like, okay, so when I breed these, then I can get more species. But then I just keep getting them. But they're breeding.
Just stop getting them.
I can't.
Hey, Timbo.
I can't.
Hey, Terry.
I can try, but they're just so cool. Think of all the other things I could waste my money on. Think of all the other things I could be doing other than live streaming on YouTube and spending all my money on Corydoras. I would say I'm doing pretty good.
It's the middle of winter in the Adirondacks.
Yes.
Pretty much not going to do anything else.
Yeah, true. Terry, welcome. Monster Fish Gal, welcome.
You'll be snowed in come Monday.
More reason to get more Cory shipped to me. So, what was the other thing I was going to show? I don't know.
You showed the truck I can't afford.
You can afford.
You showed the fish you can't afford.
You're right. It's a bucket list Cory, that cat. But that's what we were talking about. My bucket list Corys that I wanted to breed. Brian, how many Corys can fit in a 33.5 gallon tank with a fairly big pleco? How many should I get? Well, if it's a fairly big pleco, I would do maybe... Well, I don't know how big of a pleco you're talking, but maybe up to 12. Because most of the time when I have a 10 or 20 gallon tank and it's with Corydoras, most websites that you'll find says 1 Cory cat per 4 gallons or 1 Cory cat per 5 gallons, so you can only put 4 on a 20 gallon. But with good water changes, and since with my tanks, Corydoras are the only fish in there, I can do 20 in a 20 and 10 in a 10. Unless it's one of these tanks where they're square. I don't really like them for Corydoras because they're square. So I would rather transfer fish out of the standard 10 gallons into one of these and then put Corydoras in standard 10 gallons, just because I like the footprint of the standard 10s better for Corydoras. But if it's a standard 10 or a standard 20, then I would do 10 and a 20, 20 and a 20. But you have a pretty big.
85 cories, 763 guppies, and 2,400 endlers.
That would be Steven's Guppy Cory Mosh Pit. A 3-inch pleco. Oh yeah, you should be able to fit, I would say, up to 20 cories with good water changes. I would ask if that a 4'30" pygmy cories 423. They are so small. I've actually never kept pygmy cories. I feel like the 3 most common cories are bronze, albino, and pygmy. I swear. Whenever I look up Corydoras, like videos of them, and I want to see Corydoras of like Corydoras I have, which I declare the designer Corydoras, because they're not the easy to breed ones, and they're not like the beginner ones. But you don't have to be too experienced to keep them. But I feel like everybody's got those 3 cories. Or at least, like, most people have, like, 1 or 2 cories, and they have them in this tank, like, community tank. We'll get 2 cribs.
And then you'll have 200,000.
Yep. True. True that. So, yeah. Pygmy cories are so cute. I've seen a bunch of pictures of them online. I've never kept them. I've never bred them.
Here goes my busted ass chair.
Hey, I took this one. Remember, we had this one, and you had to sit on a dining room chair each stream?
Yeah, thank God for people throwing stuff out.
I know. Garage sales, and we found that chair. Actually, we got both these chairs at a garage sale. This one was just free on the side of the road.
That one was free on the side of the road. This was after the garage sale was free on the side of the road.
Yeah, we were coming back from all the garage sales. We didn't have any room in the car, so we had to go back afterwards. And we picked up that chair free on the side of the road. But it came with a C-clamp, so it's all good.
No, it didn't. I put that on there.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. It came with
people
that.
People just need to...
throw out more.
Yeah, people just need to throw out better stuff.
True. So basically what I was saying before his chair went berserk, I think pygmy cories are cute. I just don't know if I would keep them or breed them, because I've heard they're easy to get to spawn and it's easy to hatch out the eggs, but it's harder to grow up the babies because they're so small. So I wouldn't, not that I'm avoiding breeding them because they're so small as babies. I am not necessarily, I don't know, maybe I'll breed them in the future. But right now I probably won't breed them because they're easier to breed. I always like seeing cory eggs, like to know that they spawned. But I would rather try and breed, like I had to breed my Schultzii and my gold lasers and my Venezuelans. So, I don't know if I would want a easier, so to speak, cory to breed. I'd probably get something like the con color, which aren't terribly hard, but they're not like bronze cories, where like they spawn every day.
Hey, fish dropper. Hey, skipper.
Fish Tropic Skipper, welcome. So we have 6 minutes left. I talked about cories this entire time. I didn't even get to show the axolotls that I wanted to show. I guess we can talk about them someday.
They're getting more bigger.
No, they're not.
Oh, you wanted those crippled ones.
What crippled ones?
I don't know. Your mother said you were showing.
I sent her a picture just to show her that somebody's trying to get rid of their deformed axolotl, $40, and then that's shipped. 1 second ago, we got a new subscriber. 1 second ago, we got a new subscriber. Now we're at 651. But basically, I sent her the picture to show her. But I want to show on Sunday. I want to show different axolotls that I found, and also, so there's a link to the unboxing video that's coming out tomorrow. 3 unboxings in that video. There'll be more next week and probably the week after.
Hey,
Ricky, welcome. And then also, I forgot about, what was I talking about?
The weather, it's been brutal here.
Oh yeah, it was in the negatives on Monday, so we couldn't ship he couldn't ship the eques, which is sad because it's been put off for a while because of the holidays and stuff, but I'd rather have them come alive, so I think he's shooting for next week. The Farrell family should go buy the LRB fish house.
I need a new truck. I can't go buy a house.
Nope.
That one comes pre-stocked with tanks, though, right? Isn't he just leaving everything? He's hoping to sell to someone in the hobby. Oh, I forgot what I was doing.
I completely forgot what I was saying. Oh, so I don't even know if this was what I was saying, but I think we're going to the axolotl lady's house. Well, not her house, her store that she opened up a couple weeks ago, probably about a month ago now. We're going there. We're dropping off some of the baby axolotls to get black worms and some axolotl eggs. And the eggs are Lucy, and the parents are like axanthic things, copper, axanthic, and Lucy mixtures. Well, like that's what their genes are. So, yep.
Yeah, the weather was much nice a while ago, but then he was waiting for shipping, and then as soon as the holiday went past and the shipping got a little better, the temperatures just dropped off up here. So I think after this week, it's actually supposed to get quite a bit better. But winter's here in the North Country.
I used to watch the news, and they would always say, blah, 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 in the North Country. And whenever you say in the North Country, it makes me think of like ABC 123? No, ABC News. ABC 12. But yeah. So I don't know if Dan's Fish is streaming today, but Bob Kaler is. Bob Kaler is. So super exciting, I know. He had just gotten home after he picked me up from the library. And he was like, text your mother, ask her if she wants coffee. And I texted her. I was waiting for this response for a while. And like an hour and a half after I texted her, I realized they don't have internet up there. ABC 123. So, yeah, we'll go over to Bob Kaler's. Bob and Pam. Bob and Pam. Alright, so thank you all so much for coming. I wasted almost an hour. Well, we wasted an hour talking about trucks and Corydoras. But what else are we supposed to do? That's what we're here for. So, you can say goodbye. Bye, everyone. Thanks so much for coming.
I was reading Ricky Doyle's.
Matt wasn't even in here.
Feel better, Ricky.
That's sad.
Hopefully.
Oh, feel better, Ricky.
Yep.
Take the hand and wave it. Quickly.
See you all on Sunday.
You don't have
Catch
to.
us in the next stream. Yep. Enjoy. See y'all later.
I have a video coming out at 5 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow. Check it out. Thank you all so much for coming, and I hope you all have a great day. See you back here Sunday for another live stream, and see you in my video tomorrow. Bye, everyone.